They're not as bad as they look.
I
With
think
the
it's
right manager, if I put Scott
combination.
McTominay in that Newcastle midfield, yeah, the Brer would play, bro. He'll look like just the rest of them. He'll probably score some more goals as well.
Yeah, I actually agree that he'd probably suit them, but
Yeah, brother, he's a Newcastle player. He's tall.
Yeah, he's a Newcastle. Yeah, he's tall.
He's tall. He's mobile. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's got an engine, bro.
I don't look
and
at
he's
Newcastle
basic.
they can calm the game down and they do that.
Bruv, Newcastle, yeah, bro. Did you watch the PSG game?
No, I didn't actually.
Bro, these man look like a fish and chips Atletico Madrid, bro. That's what they look like, bro. Them man are proper drilled. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they're well drilled. Do you know what I'm saying?
Comes into the pitch. Like, look
every player's tall.
Bro.
Every player's tall, every player's athletic, and every player knows their job, bro. They got players like Joe Linton and that, playing in midfield and doing a job, and you're trying to tell me we don't have the players, and they're doing it with Joe Linton.
What I'm saying is, no. I'm agreeing with you in terms of if he went to Newcastle, stylistically he fits them, energetic, mobile, tall. But I'm on about.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why can't we get a tune out of him?
Hear me. I'm on about calming the game down and playing that sort of possession football when you're 3-1 where Galatasaray and having them technical players. I'm not saying that he can't do that at Newcastle because they play a different style of football. In terms of what we're talking about right now, I don't think McTominay could do that at Man United or Newcastle if they played that type of football. I'm talking about, just calming the game down, playing 1-2, passing and moving. Newcastle don't do that. So of course,
but you don't need to. But there's different. But there's different ways to kill teams. You don't need to slow the game down. Like the game against
but what we're saying, Rant, is that's what we wanted yesterday. We wanted to see us control the game, slow it down, or just retain the ball. We're saying about technical security.
Yeah, but you can retain the ball without slowing the game down.
Sancho, bro, you name Sancho, who's not electrifying quick. You name Martial, who's not electrifying.
Yeah, but the ball is fast though.
Hear me, G. You name Kobe, you name Martial, you name Sancho, you name Martinez. All these guys that are not really physically quick or up and down players. They're guys that you're looking for technical security to pass and move the ball around. So when you put McTominay into that bracket, that's why it's not mashing, because at Newcastle, they don't do that, what them players you just named do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but bro, it's all about the speed in which the ball moves. It's not about the players. I think you're missing the point. The point is, these guys are good enough, to receive the ball, play it 5 yards, get it back. Receive the ball, play it, get it back.
I hear you on the 7 players you name, but bro, we're not going to see a team.
No, but we don't have to play all of them. But the point is, if there's a template in place, you can play that. Yesterday wasn't a slow the game down situation. It was just, pass to your team instead of the other team situation. That's all it was. That's all it was, because they were giving they were giving us so much grace. They weren't really pressing us. That's why we went ahead. That's why Bruno scored his goal. Because my man stepped off him, and he said, I might as well hit it. Like, no one's coming to close me down. If someone went to close Bruno down, he wasn't going to go past them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point. Like, they gifted Bruno that goal. And they gifted us.
Midfield, bro. Them man are all like...
They gifted us a lot of space yesterday, and we just couldn't play cohesive patterns when we were moving the ball around. I'm not saying it has to be mad, silky, and it has to be controlled. We're not Real Madrid. I get it. We're not going to do the Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, foot on the ball, move it around. But we can move the ball fast. That's what Newcastle do. They get the ball and they just move it fast. If they lose it, they get into shape and then they're aggressive with their press, bro. But they get into shape and they try and move the ball quickly. Tottenham are the same. Tottenham don't pass the ball around and try and keep possession like Man City. Every time they get the ball, they try to get the ball forward with as little passes as possible, bro. That's how they play. There's no reason why we can't play that way when you got players like Garnacho, players like Højlund on the break. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why not use that? Try to get the ball forward quickly. We're an in-between team. We don't press, but then we're not compact. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not direct, but then we can't keep the ball. We're a team that does nothing, bro. Nothing consistently. There's no organization. There's no attacking shape, no defensive shape. It's not a high line. It's not a deep block. It's not a mid block. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? We're not pressing. Like, we're not doing anything. Like, I'm thinking, what is he coaching these men to do? Because I'm watching these men, and them man are not doing anything often enough for me to say, all right, cool, this is how we play. Yes. How do we play? We don't know how we play. We just rely on one of our players to do something.
The football, I agree with you. Like, I said it to you last week, same time on the show, that whatever game we're going into, I don't know what I'm going to expect. I see spells of the passing and movement, like the third goal yesterday, but I don't see that enough. And then we'll go back to letting teams pepper us and transform their football through our midfield. I feel like some individuals, of course, like big teams, Tottenham, we're seeing their injuries impact them. We're seeing, with Man City when they missed Rodri, it impacted them in league games. I'm not trying to make excuses, but when you have key players out, unfortunately, it does impact big teams, whether they want to accept it or not. Varane and Martinez not being there, Luke Shaw just coming back, Casemiro, Kobe should be in there. Rashford obviously weren't there yesterday, despite his up and downs. But there's some key players that we're missing, and I do
it affects quality. But it doesn't affect style of play.
I feel like the quality will get better. The football
but it doesn't affect style of play, bro. This is the reason why me personally I can't take
results.
I can't take the injuries excuses. The reason why I can't take the injuries excuses is because when the players have been out, like look at Manchester United in the Premier League, we're the informed team because we've played all the relegation teams. So we can't use injuries as an excuse because we've got decent results. The performances have not been good in any of these games.
And when City have had injuries, Tottenham have, their football will still remain. I see Tottenham
precisely.
I see against Villa, they had Emerson Royale centre back, and they're still playing their football. They
precisely.
just someone was offside. So I hear.
Well, there you go. I can make allowances for lack of quality, but I can't make allowances for lack of play style because our manager's been there longer than Tottenham's manager. So I can't legislate for that. Do you know what I mean? And this manager's saying, we're making improvements. We're not making improvements, bro. -2 goal difference in the Champions League, 0 in the Prem, bottom of the Champions League group. This is the first time I see my team down there like that. Shameful.
Small margins for me, bro. I don't think it's as bad as what everyone's making.
It's not small margins, bro. It's not small margins. It's not small margins, bro. It's not small margins. The football's terrible. It's not small margins, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really not small margins because we could go to Newcastle and get smoked. Newcastle had a bench full of youth team players that I didn't know a single man.
Enough to get smoked?
Probably, yeah, because it's away from home.
So then if we win, are you going to say that, we beat an injury hit Newcastle?
No, because we're not going to beat them. But you know what I'm saying? I'd take a draw right now.
If we go to Newcastle on Sunday,
I'm not.
If we go there and win on Saturday, 8 p.m, big
I'm not, bro.
Are you going to say, good win, or are you going to be like,
Bro, winning at Newcastle is a good win regardless, bro. They knocked us out the cup. Like that. So if we do win, it doesn't mean that we're good, bro. We lost to their C team in the cup already, bro. So I already know what's coming, bro.
I don't expect us to win. I'll be real with you.
I know what's coming. If you saw the way...
That's a big boy result.
Bro, if you saw the way they defended against PSG, bro, against Mbappe, Dembele and all that, bro, and they're coming up against Anthony and Garnacho. All right, cool. Them man are chilling.
What? Garnacho, are you thinking he's ready for it now?
No, he scored a very good goal the other day. Do you know what I'm saying? Yesterday he scored, but then he didn't contribute at all other than that in the game. And then he shushed the crowd again and trying to do them arrogant celebrations. I don't rate that. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a young G. He needs to focus on upping his productivity and his consistency, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Man's
other than the goal in the Everton game, quiet, and then yesterday.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Got pocketed in both games. A man's doing the arrogant thing. I don't like to see that because when people do that, that tells me that he don't think that he can be better. He thinks he's there already. He's not there.
No matter what people say, I'll be real with you. I'm not getting sucked in. I already said it, and I think I done it on. I went to the game against Luton with Saeed, and I done it on his live straight after when he does his post-match things. I said, "Them man think the young fans and that, and people think Garnacho is going to be the next guy." I'll be honest with you. As much as I like him, as like his arrogance and confidence that he wants to be what he is, unfortunately he isn't. For me, he'll only be good to play off the bench. He can't. For me, can't.
Bro, you see CR7. You see when CR7 was doing them celebrations, he already had Ballon d'Ors. You know though, man. CR7 wasn't like doing all of this. Nah. He done his 42 goal season, won the Ballon d'Or. Do you know what I mean? And that's when you started to see man kind of posturing.
In the air and doing
bro. You never saw man posturing and that when he ain't won nothing, he ain't done nothing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This is one of them things where he'll always score goals because he plays for Manchester United. If you're a Manchester United attacker, you're gonna score goals. Like I don't care.
I need performances. This is the thing.
100%.
It's a bit similar with Rashford. Rashford gets numbers, but performances.
Precisely. And why does Rashford score goals? Because he plays for Man United. If Marcus Rashford wasn't playing for Man United and he was playing for a lower level team that didn't create as many chances, he wouldn't score goals, bro. Like scoring goals playing for Manchester United is almost a given, bro. It's almost a given because Man United
still
are
need
going
two
to
wingers,
create
bro.
chances.
We still
They're
need
going to
two
create
wingers.
chances.
100%. Anthony, Garnacho, Sancho. Unfortunately, I wanted it to work for me. He's going to cut. We need two wingers, man. I don't think Garnacho is going to be the guy that's going to take it to the next level. Good squad player, but I'm not on the hype, man. Great goal last
100%.
week,
That's
I'm not
where
on the
I
hype.
am, bro.
Yeah.
That's where I am, bro. He scored a great goal last week. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the goal
Other than
only
that, if he didn't score the goal, I wouldn't even notice he was on the pitch.
If he didn't score the goal, it would be another game in which he didn't contribute, innit? And it's one of them ones where, bro, at the end of the day, goals are not be-all and end-alls of football matches. They're not. McTominay scored yesterday and he was nowhere. He should have been sacrificed for Kobe Mino. So, at the end of the day, yeah, a goal doesn't mean that, all right, cool, that's it.
But
you know, like that.
This is where our team's at right now. I think about it. What? Garnacho scored last week, yeah? You got McTominay scoring yesterday. You got Bruno scoring yesterday. I can't remember who scored our third goal.
Yeah, but bro, Bruno's on 5 goals for the season. Garnacho's on 3.
No, but my issue is, when I think about it now from back of what you said, yeah, is that the players that are scoring are actually not performing. When we go through our last 7 scorers, yeah, I'm not even gonna, and I'm not trying to dick ride Martial as people will think, yeah. Other than Martial last week when he scored against Everton, Martial actually had an all right game. Like he won the penalty, he was thinking up play. Like I can't say he was crap. When I look at like Garnacho, other than scoring against Everton, did he do much? No. Bruno,
no.
Yes. Did he do much other than scoring? No. McTominay, did he do much other than scoring? Like if I go back through the games, like we're not. Actually, okay, people are scoring, but I can't even say, their performance also matched their goal. And this is an issue for me. That now I think about it from what you said, all the goal scores we go back for, I can't even remember who our result was after before that, but all the results we're going through, I can't think of their performances being great. Like,
but this is why I don't trust these Brez, because at the end of the day, I want to see performances. Kobe Mino gave me a performance against Everton. A lot of these men didn't give me a performance, and that's why people are eulogizing over Kobe Mino, because we're seeing performances. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not going to get GA from him, but he's showing us performances. A lot of these guys are not performing, my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really trying to see the cocky stuff. Like, I'm not trying to see that. I'm just trying to see these men take accountability for their performances and perform week in, week out. And right now, I'm not seeing it. When we go to Newcastle, we're going to struggle to score against Newcastle, because Newcastle ain't like them man there that are leaving bare space and that. When Newcastle lose the ball, they're not interested. They're not interested. They're not going to run you down. They're going to condense the pitch. And when they win the ball, they're going to pressure us, bro. If we're conceding 11, 12 chances in the first half,
mad
bro, 11, 12 chances in the first half against Galatasaray. When we go to St. James's, bro, whenever they get the ball, they're going to be on us, bro.
Oh my word.
They're going to be on us.
I'm telling you now, whether it's Onana, whether it's Maguire, whether it's Shaw or something, bro, someone's making a mistake.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, you look at this. Cass has played 8 games. He scored 5 goals already, yeah? And these man thought he was the problem and they wanted him out the team. And this is exactly what a man's trying to say, bro. This team, has no... it's good. There's no direction right now. There's absolutely no direction. I don't want to see anyone, singling out, the players as a whole like they pick themselves. Because they don't pick themselves. Like, the Mino substitution was wrong. The Pelistri for Garnacho instead of Anthony was wrong. Because as much as Anthony done a few little party pieces when we were up, he didn't affect the game.
Nah.
He didn't affect the game. Why was he still on the pitch when we needed a goal? Like, he shouldn't have been there. And these decisions, the ball that falls to Pelistri, if that falls to Garnacho, he probably scores that. He probably scores that because Garnacho's confident.
That cameo, do you know what? It had me saying in a group chat, get back to South America. I was gone.
Bro, gone. The thing is, Pelistri's qualities are getting to the byline, putting crosses in, bro. Garnacho's confident. He scored a belter last week. Do you know what I'm saying? And he'd already been on a goal already.
In the last 10 minutes was a Garnacho game, Rants.
Bro, why do you take off a player that's already on a goal, bro, to leave on Anthony?
I know.
You know what that tells you? That tells you that the manager was already thinking about defending. He was already thinking about defending. And he said, you know what, Anthony tracks back. Do you know what I mean? And Pelistri probably tracks back. So, bro, you have to still keep your attacking threat, bro. You have to. And this is what I'm saying. The subs didn't make sense. They didn't make sense, bro. So for me,
what are you saying Sunday then? Like, before I cut, what are you, if your team Sunday, what are you running?
Sunday, ooh, I don't know. I'd start Tony for sure. It's gonna be Rashford and Garnacho because Rashford will come back and play on the right. Anthony will get dropped again.
Oh yeah.
Midfield,
Yeah.
midfield. You probably have to play. Amrabat and Kobe Mino, and then I guess he's gonna play Bruno anyway. But
I'm
he
cool
won't.
with
He'll
that.
play-
Like, you know what? I'm blessed with that. I'm blessed. With that.
He'll play Bruno, McTominay, and Amrabat probably.
Nah, Kobe will start. I think Kobe will start this one.
But if he plays Kobe, he'll play Kobe, McTominay, and Bruno, and we'll get absolutely cooked.
My God.
We'll get killed. Our midfield will get
yeah,
killed
yeah.
because
We'll get
Newcastle's intensity is crazy.
Oh my word.
Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll get absolutely cooked. And then at the back, he's gonna play the same back four that he played in the last game. He's gonna play Wan-Bissaka instead of Dalot because it's more defensive. And he'll play Luke Shaw, McTominay, and Lindelof because I believe that we're in a situation now where of no return with Varane. Like they've definitely fallen out, and I don't see them reconciling, bro. I don't see them reconciling.
I think he could even cut in January if we're at the Champions League. They'll be like, yo, we got less games now. If we don't even make it into the Europa League at this rate, which I don't even think we'll beat Bayern. So, yeah, it's looking sticky for us, Rants, man.
And even Europa, I don't even want Europa League at this point. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I need it. I need it. That's the only way we're getting Champions League football. So,
bro, listen, I'm here for the extra games in a sense that it's more football to watch. But bro,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I want that as well. I don't want to be watching us one game a week Chelsea settings. This long thing waiting all week, and then you lose and you got to wait a whole week. Run me the Bayer Leverkusen and Liverpool's potential. If that's what it is. That's what it is. If we want to prove ourselves, then man have got to go out there and prove themselves. It's simple.